He walked along the courtyard of his dreams, thoughts falling to the ground, brushing against his feet, dissolving into the rain-soaked earth, never to breathe again. He, in anguish, called upon the Muse. "Seek her and she will come," he whispered softly. The cobwebbed images of lost despair sent chills throughout his body, making his mind tremble under the starry night. Until the sweet siren of serenading song echoed against the wind, rippling the inviting water which lay silently underneath the bridge. And there she glowed in all her majestic innocence, the Muse of creativity. He gazed towards her in captivating disbelief, hair falling gracefully down her back longer than winter nights, eyes which swam inside the moonlight, stabbing his every thought. She stood there in naked silence, enchanting him with every glimmer of her smile. As his eyes peered deeper, he noticed what she held. In her left hand, ink, and in her right hand, paint. She spoke with the faintest sound and said, "Choose one." He reached into her left hand and immersed himself into the depths of her ink and felt the exhilaration of concentrated thought. He spoke not a word as his mind was pierced with eternal light. He could not see anything but the mesmerizing silhouette of his mystical Muse. As she finally let go of his hand, she spoke once again and lastly muttered, "Time swallows us all, so listen closely to yours." As he regained his sight, all that was left was the trailing vision, the shadow of the Muse. And as he left, the pines swayed lazily as the playful breeze tickled the soft green leaf. Many thoughts still lingering among the trees, thoughts of yesterday when the hue of colorful language between lovers of royal pedigree shattered his understanding of God. So now he just stands here turning Ben Franklin's key inside of his brain, where these electric thoughts give a thunderous crash atop the tree of his soul, splitting the bark of reason and logic. His mind swims down the river of inspiration, allowing himself to drown in the magnetic consciousness where he manifests ideas which have lingered endlessly atop the ripples of liquid creation. His stormy thoughts are forever attached to the feeling of travel, the road, the plane, the train. Whichever feeds his imagination allows the wild rush into his blood, the raw excitement of the highway, the melancholy surrealism of the clouds whispering past the window, the whistling and the steel tracks of the train. All of these fodder for creativity. All of these stretched out in front of his dark shades which conceal his bohemian eyes to a world that so often attempts to taint his vision of life. The rumbling and the grumbling commence. The blue sky turns gray. The lightning crackles and the thunder crashes. Boom! Illuminations begin to flash against the open sky of his mind, falling to the page below. Stormy waves of inky inspiration flash restlessly in an attempt to propel him to his destiny, where these electric thoughts punch the ticket to his railroad dreams.